Healthy Prepper here. It's actually garage shelving day, and I've already started clearing the space. I'm going for garage shelves on the back wall, and I've got some help this weekend, so very excited. I already started pulling stuff down. Here's the pile of crap that's already down, and there's the mission. So here's the before, and we'll see the after. Take care, everyone. Wish us luck. Hey everybody, Healthy Prepper here with a trip to my garage. Yes, I finally got the shelves on the back wall up, and it was quite the weekend getting these babies popped up there, but they are up there now, and all the stuff that was on the floor I just tossed up there, so all of that is coming down, and I'm going to reorganize everything and make this a much better prepper situation up there. So one thing we did do was we hung up the bikes. Yeah, they're off the floor. That's a lot more floor space. So I stuck the gas there for now. That's about half the gas. But we vented them. So they were getting a little bloated out here in the hot garage. So vented them. They've got stable in them. And yes, I know I have to put the water on pallets. Another project yet to happen. But here's the rest of the garage. Just a big project to get organized. So I'm taking everything down, putting it in, let me just show you. I'm putting it in like areas of stuff like tools, beach stuff. I haven't gone through that yet, but it'll all be divided in categories. Then it's going to go back up on the walls. So I'll show you all this, and then you get to see what it's like when it's all done. Hopefully it'll be good. All right, take care, everyone. Hold on for part 2 coming. Hey everyone, Healthy Prepper here, tackling the garage today, and I finally got those shelves up, and now it's time to organize them. So a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter, stuff needs to be figured out here. So that's the project of the day, organizing the shelves. And got a big project going on, got lots of stuff. Oh, got to show you this. The bikes are hung. Woohoo! They actually sit over my car when I pull it in. Hopefully they'll stay. And obviously much organization needs to happen over here. Everything's just crammed in. So I'm going to give everything a little bit more breathing room. Separate it into categories. Yes, I know I need a pallet under those waters. That will come one day. And I'm just organizing into categories on the old garage floor. And here's the other side of the garage with miscellaneous mishmash. This is right now my prepper's disaster. It needs to become a prepper's dream. Wish me luck. Here I go. I'm going in. Hey everybody, Healthy Prepper here with the completed project of the garage prepper makeover. Okay, so here I'm just going to pan around so you can see a little bit, and then I'll explain what I did. But basically, I'm very excited to say after about 4 hours of work, I have reorganized my garage preps so I can get a better visual on what I have and what I need. And let me take you on a little tour. Okay, so first of all, what's happened is this back wall. I didn't have shelves up here before, so that was the big project a few weeks ago. Got the shelves up. And I basically just tossed a bunch of stuff up there to get it out of the way initially, but now I've finally gone and organized it. So let me explain what I have here. Over in this section here, I have put all my paper towels on the top shelf. Then I have all my toilet paper. And then my Kleenex. And then some paper napkins. And what I've done over here, close to the entrance door of my house, is I have a little lower shelf. And I placed some ready-to-be-grabbed paper towels in the back, toilet paper, Kleenex, and tissue right here, so that if I need something, I can walk out of the door and grab it quite quickly and easily, and I don't have to go high up. So I only have to go high up every once in a while. And I have my multitude of ladders here so I can get high up when need be. But sometimes when both cars are in here, it's a little hard to get up there. So I figured it'd be a good idea to have that little quickie grab shelf. Okay, moving on. Row number 2 here. I had a lot of these household products stored over here before, but they were so far away from the door and I was always climbing around both cars. So I thought I'd bring everything closer to point of use and put some labels on some of these. But the first 2 containers contain light bulbs. I went out and bought a bunch of light bulbs when I heard the 100 watts were disappearing, and I have other wattages in there as well, but I figured I'd grab as many as I could at the time and stock up on them. Okay. And then here is my finished dishwashing tabs. I got, I'd say 12 cases of those. I found at a garage sale they were selling them for $2 each, so we just bought 12. And then I've got some Comet and Ajax and soft scrub cleaners here that go all the way to the back. I decided to make long, narrow rows that go deep so I know exactly how much product I have of each item. There's my dry Gain powder detergent that I can keep in the garage. And I do have some bleach out here. We go through the bleach pretty quickly. Had a good sale on it. I think it was CVS not too long ago, so I grabbed some bleach. Next, I've got, I bought some plastic sheeting in 2 different forms at a garage sale and some guy wire. And never know what you need to use that for, but I'm ready. The next section is, I would call it like toiletry care. This is just some dry, paper things that can be stored out in the garage, cotton swabs, some razors, and in the back there, I took a bunch of Band-Aids that I have stockpiled, and I took them out of the boxes so I would have more room, and I put them in plastic bags back there. Got a little bit of Tone soap at the top, and I probably need to take that inside so it doesn't sweat too much out here. And here, I've got my workbench here, and so I decided just to put the items that I generally use that are close to the workbench. Got a router and a propane tank there, a hammer drill, my tape box. I pick up a lot of tape at garage sales, so I like to keep it all together. Some string and some glue. I've got a battery charger and a power inverter, just in case. I've got my little heater. Gosh, certainly don't need that right now. And this thing is a pressure pump to pump up tires and inflatable beds. And I've got a rock tumbler on top of that. I've got all sorts of projects going on here all the time. Miter box. I've got a whole bunch, I don't know if you can see them, but matches in the back that I picked up at garage sales. And a box, or a little case up there of battery packs and Dremels. Now here I decided to hang the bigger tools and put them together in one area so I can find them, and I also hung some funnels. And let's see, okay, here I just put the these little nail boxes in the back here for quick and easy access, but I may hang them on the wall, not 100% sure yet. Got some of these little cups so I can hang things too, and got the bigger tools out here, the drill press and the bandsaw and the sand belt. All right, got the hacksaw, which I did trim my avocado tree a little bit today, just so give it a little more strength growing tall. And I've got some metal detecting equipment here. It's my hobby. I love to do that when I'm not prepping. And hey, a bolt cutter. You never know when that can come in handy. That's more of an SHTF scenario tool if need be. And here is my very scary, very small water supply right now for my bottled water, and normally I have about 30 cases, so very low on that, and I need to fill that back up. Okay, moving under here. I left the generator there. I think it's a good place for it, and I have a second generator there in case I need it. I left my paint down there just because I don't use it that much and it's out of the way. Got a little bit of glass jar item down there. Over here I've got my miter saw or my circular saw, and here's another saw, table saw, and what else? Oh, that's my floor cleaner. Here's where I keep the gas. This is the coolest place in the garage. We did vent these to let some gases out of them so that they wouldn't be bulging. And let's see. Okay, up here I clustered together. Since this was fuel down here, I put other little fuel-like items that I've gathered at garage sales here, so they're all in one place. And I've got some sternos, some butane, lubricating oil, butane, liquid fuel sterno, and this is like tiki torch oil back there. Some lubricants, chainsaw oil, crud cutter, always need that, and some bug sprays and, you know, roach powder and things like that. Okay, now I took some baking gear from the kitchen because it takes up a lot of room in the kitchen and I don't use it all the time, so I thought it would be better stored out here. So I put these trays and pans and muffin tins and that out here. Next to it I have some glass jars for canning. I gotta write that on the boxes. And just some miscellaneous items that I decided to take out of my kitchen. Okay. Now going up here, these are just there's sleeping bags, Alice bags, metal detecting equipment up there. Okay, let me back up so you can see what's going on. Got my my two metal detectors right here. If anybody does that sort of thing, it's a AT Pro, Garrett AT Pro, and I've got the Excalibur Minecraft, I think it's called, the Excalibur. One goes in the water and one is best to stay dry. Alright, here is a portable air conditioning unit, because we did have our air conditioner go on the fritz for about 2 weeks, about 2 Julys ago, and we swore we would never survive without AC again, unless we absolutely had to. Here is my jug water supply. I will get this on pallets. I have not done that yet. That is on my to-do list of many things. I picked up you can see this in there, there's a couple cases in there, toolbox at a garage sale for $1. I like to get containers if I can. Okay, so this wall here still have some space on it, which is good. But I decided, I picked paper plates, cutlery, like silverware, and plastic cups up at garage sales all the time. They're very cheap and you can get lots of them, and we go to the beach a lot, so we like to take that sort of thing and just throw it away after. And good for an SHTF scenario too if water is scarce, so good thing to pick up at garage sales. Okay, also I have filters. We don't use these coffee filters, but I like to have them in case of emergency, in case we ever had to filter water. If you've probably read how you can filter with a coffee filter, charcoal sand, coffee filter, charcoal sand, coffee filter, charcoal sand, and if you repeat that multiple times in a tube, it's a good way to filter water if you have nothing else. If you don't have a Berkey water filter or a Katadyn filter, or you're not boiling it or using iodine tablets, something like that. Good to have in a pinch. I put my work gloves here. Got different kinds. I always pick those up when I see them. I use those a lot. Then I have a box of plastic gloves here because you never know what yucky stuff you're going to be dealing with. I have a basket of bungee cords here. I have many uses for those. And here's a basket of different kinds of clamps. A lot of different clamps in here. Okay. So over here, got my Coleman's camp stove that I got at my garage sale for 15 bucks, or a garage sale. Here's my 2 Glade baskets, which came out of my prepper's pantry in the house, better placed out here. And I've got some fishing line and some lures and some steel wool, which might all come in handy in an SHTF scenario. Up in this corner here, kind of dark, hard to see, but in that cardboard box are all my tampons and pads. I've got a grain mill up there is the red box. Some extra containers here, the golden boxes I found at a garage sale just for extra storage. There's a bin with some extra storage items in it. Here's more glassware for canning. I've got different sizes, and I've also got the lids up top. Okay. So, oh yeah, I want to show you this. Okay, look at those babies up there. I'm so excited that they're off the floor. We weren't using them that much, and I really like to keep a pair of bikes on hand just in case of the SHTF scenario, and maybe one day I will actually use them. I need to do that. It would be good for me. And but then I can actually walk under them, and I can park my car under them, and they're out of the way, and they certainly opened up a lot of floor space, and now I'm able to put the gas cans down there where they really should be. Okay. Just hung some extension wires here. Up here, all the beach stuff. There's like sports equipment, coolers, tennis rackets, frisbee, you know, that kind of stuff. And a lot of that I just put up there. There's lots of extra room up there, and that could be condensed if need be, if I get more prepping supplies. And here's the old painting supplies, cleaners, different kind of caulks. And here's the bike rack. And there's some shooting supplies behind it. We won this at the NRA buffet dinner, the turkey patterning something range kit. And behind that, that pile of black things, those are the, my husband shoots skeet and clay pigeons for target practice. And back around to the ladders. So there you go, folks. I'll just pan out so you can get a better view again. And that was my fun-filled Wednesday today. Cleaning up the old pantry. I did leave some spots in between, I think I said, the items. So if I do get extra paper products, I can go ahead and add those as well. But it was, I'm really glad I did it. It was worth the effort. And, you know, there's always more to do, and it's not perfect. But if you have any suggestions or tips, I would absolutely love to hear them. You know, always trying to build the better mousetrap here. And so I'm all ears, folks. Please feel free to comment and share. And please give us a thumbs up if you like the video.